Hello, dear viewers. In this video I'm going to rank all the Hearthstone adventures using the tier list format based solely on my personal taste and experience. I hope you are all cozy and ready for this monotone yet relaxing experience. To kick the list off, I will mention the adventures that I did not have a chance to play. I would have gladly tried them out, but it seems that you cannot purchase them with in-game gold. Sorry Blizzard, but I'm part of the free-to-play gang when it comes to this game. Moving along to content that I actually tried. One Night in Kherson, Puzzle Lab and Rumble Run are all bad. One Night in Kherson would actually be decent. The fights and bosses are delightful and have interesting mechanics, and the class challenges were actually quite neat, not to mention that you earn some good cards that I disenchanted because I'm too scared for wild. However, some of the matches are an absolute RNG fiesta, especially heroic mode, which took me several expansions to complete. At this point, I'm just glad I don't have to ever see Nazra or Malcheser ever again. The Boomstay Puzzle Lab was just a huge disappointment and bore. I don't remember exactly, but I think I finished it on the day it launched. What I do know for sure is that I never looked back on it. It's literally just children puzzles plus a bit of RNG thrown into the mix for good measure. Atkins Rumble brought to us the bastardization of the dungeon run game mode. I was dumbfounded to find out that there is no point in playing this again after completing it the first time. The only good thing that I can say about it is that it had some pretty broken combos that you could pull off. I guess the moral of the story is that when you have a solo adventure where the boss is always the same, you don't want it to require excessive grinding, but in a dungeon run where you can customize and have unique runs each time, you need some incentive to return. There needs to be some balance. The card back wasn't even that cool looking. Now it's time to talk about the good PvE content. Knights of the Frozen Throne was a pleasant experience. I did not have to try the fights over and over again, except for the final one against the Lich King. But it's pretty obvious that was the point all along. And unlike One Night in Kherson, coming back to this fight is a joy. Not just because the Lich King is a badass and has amazing lore, but especially because you are taking into account the reward that awaits you. I haven't completed the challenge with all the classes yet, but there is no greater badge of honor amongst players than the Arthas Hero, whatever the win rate of Paladin decks may be. Half of it comes from conceding to our faces. The monster hunt was good. That's all. It was a fun experience, but it was short-lived. Some heroes were definitely more fun than others, and the card back was pretty good looking, but something about this game mode feels hollow. It has all the ingredients to be great, and it even panders to fans of Wargen and Jolnice such as myself. I don't know what else I could add to this. If I were to change it somehow, I'd add more heroes, and probably an extra reward. Galakrond Awakening is so far the pinnacle of non-dungeon run adventures. It has a bunch of good rewards, it is challenging, but heroic mode won't keep you restarting matches for ages, and it offers two perspectives of good and evil. Probably the most cinematic of the adventures, and I love it. Looking at the great tier, we must bow down and pay respect to the OG, the dungeon run. Honestly, I don't know which one of these are better. I like it more when I have 9 classes to choose from as opposed to the 4 dual classes from Tombs of Terror, and I fondly remember some moments from the Kobolds Catacombs. As far as this trinity goes, Kobolds and Catacombs represents the original. The one that started it all. The Dalaran heist is the one that carried the legacy and introduced new good things. Tombs of Terror is the perfect final stage of this format. It cut down on the classes unfortunately, but the deck building is amazing, and the boss fights are truly epic and special, having multiple phases. And that leaves us with the last tier. Ashes of Outland has yet to reveal the Demon Hunter experience of solo play. The prologue is out and everyone played it. But I think it's best to reserve judgment until it all comes out, not just the simple quick story that is meant to give you access to Demon Hunter cards. What are your expectations? Are you looking forward to it? Feel free to share your thoughts on these solo adventures in the comments and let me know which one is your favorite. As always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe with notifications, and until the next video, take care.